So we shall chant mantra Om 3 times all together. Om Sankaram Sankaracharyam Kesavam Badarayanam Sutrabhasakritam Vande Bhagavanto Panaha Panaha Eswara Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyamavad Vyapta Dehaya Siddhachinamurtaye Namaha Siddhachinamurtaye Namaha Siddhachinamurtaye Namaha Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudeva Maheswara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Anmatha Si Jagannatha Madgara Si Jagadgara Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Aneka Janma Samprapta Janma Karma Vidahinah Atma Jnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidanandamurtaye Nisprapanchaya Santaya Niralambaya Tejase Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartibhyo Namo Rishibhyo Namo Gurubhyah Sarvo Plavarahitah Pragyana Ghanaha Pratyartho Brahmivahamasmi 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 Kharpura Gauram Karnavataram Samsara Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitanamami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitanamami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitanamami Om Asitagiri Samam Satam Kajalam Sindhupatre Surataruvara Sakha Lekhani Patarmavin Lekhe Grihitva Sarada Sarvakalam Tadabhitavagunanamisam Param Najati Om Nama Ganesha Vignesha Girija Nandana Prabhu Mama Vigna Vinashaya Ganadhipataye Namaha Kharvam Stulatanam Gajendra Vadanam Lambodara Sundaram Dantata Vidaritavi Rudri Sundara Subhakaram Bande Saraswata Sutam Ganapati Siddhi Pradam Kamadam Om Saraswati Mahamai Vidye Kamalalochani Vishamurti Mahamai Vidandehi Namastuti Vidandehi Namastuti Vidamdehi namastute. Vidamdehi namastute. So, Om Namah Shivaya through prayers. All of you are welcome today. The special session on the Shiva Sutra, the Shiva Agam, the Shiva Agam Sastras. Today, we are going to study Shiva Sutra as per the Shastras, as per the Sanskrit translations. But we must be clear, the Shiva Agam or the Shiva Sutra. Shiva Sutra is coming from Shiva Agam. Shiva Agam, the wisdom, is revealed by the Lord Shiva. The Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva explain everything about Atma. The question comes, like we study sometimes about Gita, it was a discourse between Bhagavan and Arjuna. So Bhagavan represents supreme consciousness, Paramatma, and Arjuna represents Jivatma. So it was discourse between Jivatma and Paramatma, and how the Atma, how to realize the Atma through Jivatma. Means, as we are common persons, as a common yogi, we must realize we are the Atma and we are not the Jivatma. But for that, we need Vidya through knowledge. So Bhagavad Gita is the wisdom of yoga where one can liberate the Jivatma in order to attain the Atma Jnana. And by the grace of Guru, you see, Arjuna study everything with the Lord Krishna when Arjuna accepted as Guru. Although Arjuna was great friend of the Lord Krishna, so Lord Krishna represents as Bhagavan, as a supreme self Paramatma, and Arjuna represents as each one of us. So, and second chapter when say Sastanga Pranipatena Sevaya, there Krishna say that, look, he may be my good friend, but I cannot give the knowledge unless you accept him as a Guru. And for that, you need to be humble. You need to have formal request. And you have to have Samarpan Bhav. Then only I can teach the wisdom of Atma and make you free from all your suffering and miseries. That's all about the Bhagavad Gita. We study Bhagavad Gita, many slokas, many verses, many chapters, but we really don't understand what Bhagavad Gita is. What I try to speak with you now is the essence, what I realize time to time. If you contemplate Bhagavad Gita, it's all about Atma Jnana. The Jivatma. Similarly, the Shiva Sutra or the Yoga Vasishtha, it was Guru Vasishtha. You have discourse in the palace of the Dasaratha, the father of Lord Rama. But somehow we have to go. It was finally Lord Rama obtained the knowledge. That Yoga Vasishtha, the Guru of Lord Rama. And Vasishtha, the Kurgul, for teaching the Brahma Vidya to the Lord Rama. But same time, you see, And about Shiva Sutra. So Lord Shiva teaching to whom? And it must be clear in Vijnana Bharat Tantra. Actually, no one received the knowledge directly from Lord Shiva except Parasakti and except Vairavi, the consort of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, so far I have knowledge of Shastra until now, I think no direct human being who received the knowledge from Lord Shiva. If anyone received the knowledge from the Lord Shiva, it's through Parasakti. That you know. As per the Shiva Sutra, as per the Vijnana Bharat Tantra, Vairavi only know the Lord Shiva. That is, no one knows Lord Shiva. Bhairava, known by only Parasakti. So it means the Parasakti, the Vairavi, the consort of Lord Shiva, Adisakti, Parasakti, Ma Parvati, or Uma, whatever give the names, Bhavani. She received knowledge of the Atmajnana, Brahmajnana, the Vairava consciousness, the eternal consciousness, from direct from Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva represents as Guru in Vijnana Tantra. So whenever you can have different relations, personal relations to your own master. But whenever you study, you must be humble. Even if maybe your wife or sister or brother or friend, whatever you have personal relationships, by the time you study with anyone, you must be humble. You must surrender. Through that, you can really receive the knowledge. So here Mother Parvati, the Adisakti, the Vairavi, is accepting Lord Shiva as a Guru, not as a wife, not as a consort. There is no personal relationships. And that personal relationship, although Mother Parvati have it, by the time she studying, she became disciple. Therefore, you have been also studying Shiva Sutra and began Tantra and began with Tantra. The time she was the disciple. So not only the wife, not only the consort. So that I give example like Arjuna was great friend, but same time he was as a disciple of Lord Krishna as a student. So anytime, anywhere you study with anyone, with your mother, with your father, with your wife or children, anyone, you must be accepted as a disciple, as a student yourself. Then you can actually receive the wisdom. So most of the time what happening, like Kapila Muni, his mother became disciple and he became Guru. And similarly in myself, I saw my Guru also Guru. His mother also sit down and receive the knowledge from my own Guru. So what I mean here, we suppose not mix up personal relationship during the study. Of course, personal relationships you can have it with the teacher, master, gurus, whatever. At the time of study, you have to be very clear. So then question mark comes, why go through this? But then we have to be very clear, Shiva Sutra, taught by Lord Shiva. Because all Agam Shastras are revealed by the Lord Shiva. The wisdom revealed by the Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva giving to whom? Must be to Parasakti. Then here, I didn't went details about thesis of Shiva Sutra, but I can understand in this concept. Because there is no one actually direct access to Lord Shiva. And that we have been studied even very clearly. A yogi have the willpower. Yogi have the Parasakti. Through Parasakti can reach to the Lord Shiva. right? That what you have been studying all the time. Parasakti, the willpower of Lord Shiva, and no separations, no separations. We see separate due to avidya, but when vidya, then you find there is no separation. But that was question mark comes. Atma and prana. Atma is different, prana is different. But is it the prana is parasakti? The question mark comes. Awakening of the kundalini is a parasakti. Awakening of the prana is called parasakti. Is it prana is the parasakti? Atma and prana is the same. Atma is parasakti the same. Shiva and parasakti the same. Actually not the same. But no separations. When you die, everyone have their own concept, Atma and Prana. When you leave the body, what happens? The Prana left the body. It goes with the subtle body. With the mind, Atma, Jivatma is still there, except changing the body. Then we carry the 24 tattvas. When you die, you leave the body. The physical body. But what you carry? You carry all the impressions of the Jiva, not the Atma. Because once you are Atma Jnana, you are liberated. So no need to relearn. And when you become rebirth, changing this old body to another body, that moment what you carry, that even I taught even in Bhagavad Gita. Called 24 tattvas. That I was discussed with some gurus. I say there are some acharyas. I was discussed with them. If the physical body left, the Jivatma left, is coming new birth, is another body. But physical body left, then what else? This Jivatma carry. Yes, Atma is good. But same time, Atma carry for the 24 tattvas. 5 sense of the actions, 5 sense of the knowledge, 5 sense, 5 pranas, Pancha Mahabhuta, earth, water, air, fire, and ether element. Then 20, right? 5 sense of action, 5 sense of knowledge, 5 sense of, we say 5 sense of karmendriya, 5 sense of jnanendriya, 5 pranas, Pancha Mahabhuta. Then 4, mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. So this is called 24 tattvas. So this all the you carry for next body, whatever you accumulate through the 5 sense of actions, 5 sense of knowledge, 5 pranas, 5 pancha mahabhuta, plus mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, whatever you accumulate, bad karma, good karma, bad impression, negative impressions, raga, dvesa, lobha, moha, whatever you carry, you come in next life. Why? Because the Jivatma does not recognize as Atma. Due to avidya, a Jivatma have also avidya. Very interesting science. So therefore, what to study in Shiva Sutra? Satmam Jnanam. Sorry, Atma Jnanam. Chetan. Atma Jnanam. Ratam Chaitanam Atma. The first sutra. Atma is the pure consciousness, pure wisdom, pure knowledge, where one can liberate through the vidyas. Then today we are studying sutra number 18. So I give a little bit of introductions. Is a little bit of introductions. Sometimes you need to summarize what to study. Upanishads, Gita, Yoga Sutras. So this is all kind of homework to do. Then Sutra number 18. Loka Anandaha Samadhi Sukham. Lokanandaha Samadhi Sukham. Lokanandaha Samadhi Sukham. This is Loka. Loka means this. Loka means both whatever is observed and observer, both the subject and the object. Loka, this Loka, the nature. Observe and observer. Ananda, the delight, and the yogi feels abiding in his nature of a knower in respect of both. Samadhi Sukha. Being a sadhaka, experiencing bliss by attaining samadhi. But how a person experiencing bliss in samadhi? So this is the contest. Lokanandaha samadhi. So in this jivatma, in this body, so what happens? Becoming as a drashta and also drishya. Atma is called drishya. You can say subject. And your awareness as a pure chitta, as pure awareness, pure consciousness. So what happening? Drashta, observer, and observed. Two things, observed and observer. Observed. What do you observe? Atma. Who is the observer? The pure consciousness. So two things, when became the two things is merged. The two things merged. What they call that is called samadhi. Samadhi here is not super consciousness. Samadhi is not trance. They say samadhi here means delight, became blissful, of continuously maintaining the awareness of knowers. I am Atma, the consciousness knowing. I am Atma. And that is called Samadhi Sukham. So there is no vidya, the pure vidya, pure knowledge. When you experience an Atma, the consciousness, experiencing Atma. So Atma is called this observed. Who is observed? The awareness, the conscious. And when the both awareness is maintained continuously, I am Atma. That awareness, that wisdom, you need to keep continuity. Continuation of the continuity, awareness of the knowing Atma is known as Samadhi. Continuity, awareness, continuity, conscious. Knowing Atma is known as Samadhi. You experiencing a moment to moment. There is no discontinuity. I'm nothing. I'm not the Jiva, but I'm pure Atma. But that need to experience, that awareness, that consciousness need to keep continuity. Knowing the Atma. Knowing Atma. By whom? By the awareness. So continuity, awareness, knowing Atma is known as Samadhi. So therefore, they say, note, the word samadhi in this context does not mean absorption or the trance or the super consciousness. Even samadhi, they don't translate even bliss. It means maintaining the continuous awareness of a knowership. Continuity, awareness of the Atma, knowership. The consciousness is knowing. That is samadhi. And that samadhi leads all the way to be blissful and live in the eternal peace, live in the love and compassion. So later we shall go different translations. They say the consciousness of object and subject is common to all the embodied ones. The yogis have, however, this distinction that they are mindful of this relation. Another translation. Moreover, the delight of knowership means to know the Atma as a drashta, which the yogi experiences by continuous repose and delight within himself, ends in making his delight manifest among those people also who carefully observe him in that state. Tad darshanam, tad tadastram. This happens by the process of transmission of delight. This is quite in agreement with the quotation given below from the Chandragyan. So different translations. So now you can understand the sutra. What are they saying? Lokananda, Loka Ananda Samadhi Sukham. As I already translated, Loka means the whatever is observed and the observer, both the subject and object, that is the Loka. So being a sadhaka, going to attain remain bliss, need to keep continuity, awareness of the knowership. Continuity awareness of the Atma. Continuity awareness of the knowing the Atma. So you can understand Samadhi, translate as per the Shiva Sutra, Sutra number 18, a little bit different. So Samadhi don't translate super consciousness, but same time already I said you also Samadhi, Adi Samadhi. Sam means harmony, Adi means to hold the harmony. So here what does that mean? Here they say also to hold the awareness of the knowership, to hold the awareness, I'm Atma, to hold the continuity awareness of the Atma is called Samadhi. So when I'm speaking something, just check it. What I speak 2 years before, that different. What I'm speaking today is different. So therefore, you can study with masters until his last breath. The knowledge does not end. And as a student, you develop your consciousness as well to understand. And a master also is sharing his teachings as per his experiences. So the teachings from the master never over. So until last breath, a master can teach. Like Lord Buddha, he was teaching Dhamma. He was teaching the science of Nirvana until his last breath. And also until your last breath, you can study with your own master, own guru. And sometimes, and we think, so I have the master now, my duty is over. I got the guru, I got the stamp, over. So I can do whatever I want. No. And I know everything. I don't need guru. And then I say, oh, this guru no more for me. So I get another guru. So not this way. This way you can't study. So today also I have discussed about Atmagyan evening. By meditation, by samadhi, whatever the sadhana person do, there is called Atmajnana. A person receive Atmajnana. A person realize Atmajnana in his Jivatma, in this body. But once Atmajnana, how this Atma, you know I'm Atma, but how is merged with Paramatma, that need grace of a Guru, that grace of Master. Without grace of Master not happening. So not merged with Paramatma, not possible. That is one of the secret signs. It's matter whom you accepting as Guru. Like Ramana Maharshi, he was accepting Guru. Lord Shiva. Paramahansa Ramakrishna, he was accepting Guru. Mother Kali. Each masters, they accepting either physical form of Guru or divine personality of the Devatas as a Guru. But one has to dedicate any and all conditions. And not tap with the fake gurus. Or maybe you are fake disciple, fake students, so that you will be trapped with the fake gurus as well. If not recognized, a right guru. Anyway, is an individuals. They have their own consciousness choose. Not the guru only outside, but guru within. What he choose outside, that is within. They're called samskaras. Samskara. So associations are very important for the Brahmagyan. What kind of guru? The guru, what kind of associations? If a guru coming out of alcohol factories, so one day you're trapped in alcohol factories. If a guru coming out of milk factory, you're getting also into the milk factories. If guru out of Brahmagyana, you'll be the Brahmagyanis. Similarly, association very important. Depends where you study, what kind of association gurus. That was a part and parcel of your samskaras. And you cannot change it. Difficult to change the samskaras. Every flowers are not the lotus flowers. Every plants and trees are not the lotus leaf. Not to touch. There's many flowers you putting in on the water, they'll die immediately. Samskara. But the lotus leaf, lotus flower can grow out of the water without touching the water. So therefore, when you're walking the path of spirituality, you need to have proper samskar, proper environment, proper atmosphere, proper time. Very, very important. right? That also you have been studied. But most of the time, due to our own ego, so we don't care where your life. You study yoga at the side of Ganges in the Himalayas, and you study yoga, the city of Berlin, in the side of a main and national highway, or the city in the middle of cities. So two different energy will be there, right? And you study Brahmajnana with the sannyasins, or study with the Grihastha, it's totally different. Ashram, the title is meant for a Brahmajnana, where the renounced people are living live there, and the monks, the sadhus. Ashram is not meant for where people live, all kind of household peoples. No. You can make school in your own home also, but why you send your children to school and college? Because that's the proper environment where your children can study properly. Similarly, also Brahmajnana, you need to choose the right place where to study. And most of the time, and you are coming from Europe, you don't see that the samskar, the associations, the proper place, the right place. And even I see in my life, or some of my friends, some of the students, either Europeans or Indians, and all these things. I'm not going to categorize it. They're always in the trapped. They choose very wrongly the environments, wrongly the teachers. But after some time, they learn themselves. Sorry, I was entrapped. I saw some of my friends also, 20 years before, 10 years before. I speak with them also. There's some Indian sadhu like, I said, don't behave like this. So you find proper atmosphere, proper environments if you want to grow in yogic life. I make some people aware, even some Indians, I advise them. Very beginning, they don't listen. But after some time, they're listening me, what I speak 10 years before. Even sometimes some Europeans, they come in Latvia, when I was in Latvia, they ask me, oh, you give me one mantra, initiation. I want to find the guru. I was smiling. So I'm giving them mantra initiations. So I'm not a guru for them. They want to get mantra from me so they can chant mantras to find guru in India who is big guru, because I'm available very easy to them. And you know what happened? I did after that? I didn't give any mantra initiations. So everybody has to pay 25 euros. Germany, they have to pay 40 euros. I said, did you pay the money to get mantra? No. So no mantra. So first pay the money. No free initiation. So, and nobody asked me, can you give me mantra? And I can find the guru in India. So nobody asked me after that. I stopped all free initiations. They think they can get free from me, and they spend for 1,000 US dollar, buy the ticket, come to find the guru in India. And they cannot pay for $1 offerings like the China. Then I charge 25 US dollars in Latvia, in Germany 40 euros, in Russia 2,000 rubles, because they think it's free initiations. I said, no free, it's the China. And when I stop this, then nobody asks me free any mantras anymore. They think about, oh, I have to pay 25 euro to get mantra. I say, yes. Even I remember Chris. He didn't want to pay 40 euro. He said, just simply get mantra from you to get 40 euro. You are my friend, you are a good teacher, guru, and everything. And you are and I am your host also. I supposed to pay. I say, yes, by law. Even Mother Parvati, even she the wife and good friend of our Lord Shiva, still she have to be a disciple and pay the Dachina. Even Lord Krishna not give knowledge to Arjuna until unless he accept as a guru. So I tell to Chris like that. Still she never get the mantra, never initiate. She never get no mantra, no name, nothing. She said, I don't pay for 40 euros just for a mantra. I say, yes, in Germany, yes. In India, you never ask. You never ask. In India, we give free. Whatever people give, people already spend a lot of money from Europe. They travel to here. When they come to Massam, I explain them. So sometimes people pay 100 rupees, 50 rupees. It's very easy to give them. It's not, I say, it's not about money, but about something to give. Like you go to King Palace, you must take something to give to King. You go astrologer, give something. A king, a astrologer, a master guru, they don't have paddy field to grow all rice. They don't have tree of the notes. Explain. So what I mean, so sometimes people get the guru very easily, and after that they reject. So since that in Latvia, I never give any mantra initiations. I was smiling. Give me one mantra. For what? I want to go to India to find the guru through chanting your mantra. So who am I? So I'm stupid for you. I just think how the European brains. Could you imagine that common sense? People sometimes get me mantra. They had, there is guru. They call it Guruji. Like him. And then he was 84 years old. So, oh, he's a big guru. He have all wisdom. They never respect me as a guru at all. Of course, I don't care. And when I stop the mantra giving, so now sometimes some people coming. I have to think about to accept you guru or not, because I need to pay 25 US dollars. They don't think about $25, not think about guru. So it's very interesting about the guru consciousness in Europe. So in Europe, they change everything. The guru, the husband, the partners, the dog, the cat, the house, the cloth, everything they change. But one thing they didn't change, and they don't like. The body, they change it, they go to another body immediately. No, that is they're afraid. So Europe, they change everything except the death. They don't exchange the death. No, I want life. No, you can exchange also death. But in Europe, nobody exchange the death, right? They everything exchange, everything they reject, everything new, but not the death. Okay, you can leave the body, get the another body, why not? So here the topic comes, and when you experience lokaha, lokaha, samadhi sukham. So when you have the real atmajnana, when the real master awakening within yourself, so that changing the gurus. You can change the guru, but not reject the gurus. And once you reject guru means there is no awakening of the consciousness of guru within yourself, because you don't understand what is guru is, what the master is, what the consciousness is. Say you are really in the darkness, and you are really in avidya, in avidya. And when you have vidya, you got the right master, and that right master guide you all the way. Master is not something outside the body. So whatever we are accepting master externally, that is within yourself. And when also your darkness is awakening, you reject the right master and go into fake masters or fake gurus. Out of your karma, out of samskaras, out of avidya, asmita, raga, vesa, avinivesa. So we say awake and awake. So, and once you reject the master, that means you reject your own self, atma. You are full of avidya. So therefore, Chaitanya Atma, so your guru is the pure consciousness. Atma is the pure consciousness. And now you understand what is the samadhi. Samadhi is all about eye consciousness. Is that feel of the self. You will experience the perennial joy of eye consciousness. I am Atma. This is the ever-present joy of samadhi. I try to go a little bit more further explanation. The present sutra, the sutra number 18, Lokaha, Samadhi, Loka Ananda, Samadhi, Sukha. Loka Anandaha, Samadhi, Sukha. So, a person who keeps continuity, the awareness of the Atma in Samadhi, that is called real happiness, the eternal happiness and eternal bliss. The present sutra says that it is not necessarily for the aspirant to lock himself up in a room and plunge into trance in order to realize the delight of self or the Atma. He can find this delight in the ordinary normal course of life. If he is mindful of the subject-object relation, which is involved in every bit of knowledge. When a person knows a thing, he is extroverted, wholly involved in the external environment. But if one, on the occasion of every bit of knowledge, he looks within, he will have a feel of a self, Atma, which alone makes the knowledge possible. And when you look within, we experience the Atma. And what happens? And you feel the pure consciousness, which is blissful and ever joy. Further, this delight, this happiness, this blissful is not confined to the yogi, but it radiates it all around among the people who care to observe him in that state. His delight is infectious. So what I mean, a yogi who have realized that pure consciousness of Atma normally, that wisdom, that vibration, that waves, people can feel around it. Like I give very simple examples. I suppose not take very personal, but while I do perform the Panchagni, a Panchagni create a lot of vibrations, a lot of waves. I check many people. Whoever enter into Panchagni sadhanas, I find out maybe they're depressed, maybe they're angry, maybe they react, either the sadhus or students or women or men. I feel they're so peaceful. And they sit down. Why not for 1 minute? When I give them chance, they sit down. They immediately like they go to samadhi. I experienced this in my own Panchagni. I experienced with many students. Even Yogananda himself experienced. Maitri also experienced. And some other students. I remember even Shiva Puja. She used to sometimes out of the ashrams, like Guchatana. But coming from Ganga, immediately coming into, she can sit down like samadhi inside. So what I mean, Marian, the Maitri, Maria also, she have been experiences. Yogananda also. So I have no time. He sometimes say, I have no time to read even books. You are so occupied with study and karma yoga. And sometimes go to Panchagni. So I personally also experience. That means a Panchagni creates such a vibration, such a consciousness that make you calm and quiet. Similarly, when a yogi is sadhu and have the Atma Jnana, irradiates the waves, the consciousness. It's very simple. You check it, you do some sacred fires. Mahamrid the mantra in your own home. You feel that 30 minutes for 40 minutes, you see, so pure that moment. So good that moment. Forget that, even do asanas, even do pranayama, 30 minutes, 1 hour, you feel so comfortable that moment. That moment, whoever comes also feel comfortable. Similarly, Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, the Shiva consciousness, the Parasakti is something is unknown. And that consciousness, once you're awakening, you are knowing in Samadhi. So naturally, you create the whole vibrations. Like the fragrance of the flowers, you see, some as a rose flower, the fragrance moves by the air, some meters, some kilometers. You feel it. So what I mean today, by knowing the Samadhi, by knowing the consciousness of Samadhi, by knowing the Atma Jnana, and one can life, one can stay along with the eternal peace, and one can attain, one can live with eternal peace, harmony, happy, love, and compassion, alive with the real truth, no doubts. So let pray to the Lord Shiva, Parasakti, pray to the masters who have this knowledge, and bless us in order to have the Atma Jnana and continuity of the Samadhi. Continuity, awareness of the knowing. Noyersik. Continuing awareness of the Noyersik is the real Samadhi. So, thanks to all of you today. And I check so what kind of subject tomorrow we can teach, or we can keep continuing Shiva Sutra this week. So I'll decide for tomorrow. So tomorrow, one of my Sri Vidya sadhanas, the Anusthana, some kind of do understand the particular time to end. So tomorrow going to complete one sadhanas. There is many sadhanas Sri Vidyas, many levels, many steps, depends how the gurus are there. But I'll get the final initiation day up tomorrow, morning time, 7 o'clock. And after that, there are no more initiations, but there will be only grace of the masters always. And blessings of the master, the grace of masters needed. But as per do sadhana, you always can receive their grace and blessings. So still need to make the efforts. The gurus are giving the seeds, but they need to put in the soil, give the compost, give the water and everything, then it can grow. So sadhana is not about only receive the initiations. Sadhana is all about how much you make efforts. I always say that make the hard efforts, make the efforts, but work hard, do sadhana hard, then light will be within. Swami Sivanand Maharaj, he said to Swami Satyanand, work hard, get the light within. What does that mean? Make the efforts. Make the positive efforts. Surrender to Guru. Receive the grace. Get the light within. So Swami Satyananda used to spend so much time for Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is helping for purification of Chitta, that you have been already known. So Chitta Shuddhi only brings the Atma Jnana. Chitta Shuddhi brings, we can have many kind of sadhanas we do. All also leads to the Atma Jnana. But Chitta Shuddhi, the best way, by Karma Yoga, under guidance of the Guru. May that Karma Yoga is the hard or the soft, but that is the way. Chitta Shuddhi comes more faster among the all sadhanas. Or among the all sadhanas. Because when you do Karma Yoga, you fight with your ego. Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesa, Avini. Every time you fight these five, Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesa, Avini, the five. So Karma Yoga means service to the, it's not about Karma Yoga only physical. You can do mental, you can do psychological, you can do intellectual, you can do finance, you can do physical. So you can do emotional as well. But Karma Yoga, the best way, the easiest way, the better way, one can be sooner purify the chitta, and sooner one can realize the Atma Jnana as per the Gurukul study, as per the Gurukul aspects. So thank you for listening to me. Let's pray. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sankaram Sankaracharyam Kesavam Badarayanam Sutrabhasakritam Vande Bhagavanto Panaha Panaha. Iswaraguratmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyamavadvyapta Dehaya Siddhachina Murtai Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let everybody repeat with me. Lokaha samasta sukhina bhavantu. May all beings be happy, be liberated. Lokaha samasta sukhina bhavantu. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. So Hari Om Tassat. Thanks to all of you today. God bless you all. And I would like to request also Atmananda, this lecture you make separate, not put together. Like you have sometimes previous lectures you put all together. So I would like to this today this lecture you put completely separate. So one file, don't mix up every day. So it would be nice. But today is very good topics. What I speak today, it's not about book. I feel very comfortable what I speak today because something even it comes my, I don't know how it comes to me, but sometimes I speak out of experiences.